As you know, high school can be a difficult time for some students, but there is a school in Kentucky that is taking a different approach. The Bluegrass Challenge Academy is an alternative residential school that follows a military model, helping struggling teenagers get back on track.
The biggest problem that we have seen, and it's an epidemic around the country, is young folks that are not succeeding in normal traditional school. They're failing out of school, where they're struggling with drugs, they're struggling with mental health issues, they're struggling with trying to cope and to be able to be productive, to be able to find their way. They have low self-esteem. They are not motivated. So we see many of those kids that do enter into our program that have those type of issues.
The real reason why I kind of came here is because I was falling behind in school. I didn't really listen to my parents much. I kind of did what I wanted all the time. I really didn't have no goals or anything like that. I just kind of lived, I guess you would say.
He didn't want to go to school, didn't want to wake up, so we had truancy problems. So, and his grades were feeling really, really bad, and so we were just looking for that another option, more on-hand school for discipline and structure, and we found Bluegrass Challenge Academy, and they were a blessing.
My job is to reclaim and intervene into youth that are struggling with school or with life, and to welcome them into a program that is 22 weeks long, where we can help them with their academics, as well as with life coping skills, self-discipline, motivation, for them to be able to get back on the right track and become productive citizens.
I came here and then I started really getting on track with school. I learned discipline. I learned my time management much better, structure, realizing that you need structure, realizing you need goals. And then now I'm a straight A student, which I was, before I came here, I had like all D's, like 1 or 2 F's. So like, you know, my grades have improved tremendously.
When a kid go home on break, the parents call back and say, "What did you do to my kid?" He gets up at 5:20, he's making his bed, he's saying yes sir and no ma'am. That's what the model does. We teach kids to be respectful, and everybody deserves the dignity and respect. And with that model, and we instill that in the first couple weeks and throughout the program, we instill the model of leadership and fellowship. Each cadet has a role to lead their peers. We put them in charge. And then being a good follower, it makes you a good leader.
Justin has become this great, responsible, teenager, and before he was a little lost, so he has now structure, he has discipline, he has respect for, adults and authority figures that he did not have before he went into the school.
I think that it was a really good experience for me, meeting new people, getting along with people that you've never met before. It's almost like restarting over if you was to move town or something like that. And I enjoyed the fact that I actually came here and took something from it and didn't just come here and leave with nothing.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2. 1, 2, 3.
Once they believe in the process and they're ready to accept the change, they're going to be successful at the end. And there will only be tears at graduation because they were able to accept the challenge and overcome all those things that they were struggling with as young adults and get back on track and ready to go out and let the world know that they're ready and they're on track and they're winners.
They're winners indeed. What a great program. The Bluegrass Challenge Academy welcomes its new class of cadets on January 15th. This will be the 48th group of students to enter the program. Kudos to them.